South Africa participated in the joint SADC ICGLR ministers meeting, which took place on the 1st and 2nd of July in Luanda, in the Republic of Angola. The purpose of the meeting was to consider the political and security situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo, especially in the eastern part of the country, following the defeat of M23 and the beginning of the process of voluntary disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration by the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, or FDLR. The meeting forms part of the process agreed to during the first historic joint summit at the level of heads of state of SADC and ICGLR held here in Pretoria in this building in November 2013. The political and security situation in the Eastern DRC is the principal reason why the SADC ICGLR held their historic first joint summit in Pretoria, with a view to bring about long-lasting peace and stability in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and in particular in the Great Lakes region. The ministerial meeting in Angola made a number of recommendations to the heads of states and government of the SADC and ICGLR, which includes, amongst others, enhancement of the establishment of mechanisms for evaluation and implementation of the DDRRR for those willing to disarm and be repatriated to Rwanda, particularly the FDLR, which would then involve on issues of disarmament and repatriation, AU, the African Union, the ICGLR, SADC, Rwanda, and the DRC. Secondly, to say voluntary surrender and disarmament, which must be done within the time frames. Let me clarify here that we'd agreed that in the first 3 months, that's when we'll be focusing on disarmament and surrender. And in the following, the months following that, the focus will be on reintegration for those who really want to go back and be reintegrated into their communities. But even as that happens, there's a need that there be verifiable review mechanism that would also have to be undertaken by the international bodies. 3, that there was a demand for FDLR to fully surrender within the given time frames, or we also made them aware of the military consequences on failure to comply with regards to frameworks agreed upon. South Africa welcomes the steps undertaken by the government of the DRC since the defeat of the M23 to implement the commitments it made since the signing of the Nairobi Declaration and Communique to facilitate and accelerate the definitive demobilization of the M23, which include urgently addressing the issue of amnesty and the eventual reintegration.